Hi guys, it's just FPL here. Welcome back. And so I'm just gonna be, live streaming and just gonna be talking about like a really successful game week. Just moving up the ranks and quite a high rank as you can see. Bruno Fernandes bought him in, and I had to take a risk because you see 1 point, 0 point, 1 point, 3 points, and the last time we got a return was against Arsenal, and before that was against Tottenham, and then it was just basically at the start. So it was a risk. I took the risk and it really paid off. And Lucas Moura got him in for -4. They had a double game week against Arsenal, got postponed, really unfortunate, and then now Chelsea and Southampton. Wolves, Wolves are really a really great side, so I won't say it's a great fixture to score goals. Probably only Southampton, and I'm really considering of taking him out because he was a short-term move, and didn't really want him for the long term. Of course, when Son comes back, his place in that Spurs team would be at risk, and it it was just I can show you my game history, from let's say here. So game week 17, I was this position. Imagine being here, and then in 5 game weeks time I'm here. It's mental. It's crazy that how fast from here to here I managed. Like here already to the top 200k. It was making progression. Here, okay, slight, but then here to here was just it was a really great game week, and like so it's been ups and downs this season. At one point I was not even in the top 200k from being 18k in the world. That 13k was my best finish. So it's ups and downs, and hopefully can get back. Hopefully can get into the top 10k. You'll go through the top 10k, and yeah. So it's been a roller coaster. This week. This season. My first season, I started to take FPL seriously, and it's looking good so far. So now, as you can see by the title of the stream, was planning ahead and talking, and if you can see, -4 for goalkeeper. Beckman didn't play against Newcastle. Ben Foster played, which worries me that his place in that team is no more. And I wanna go for Jose Sa. Heard a lot of people talking about him. Heard a lot of Wolves defense has been solid. Okay, I'm gonna admit their defense has been solid. 15 goals conceded, yeah, okay, but they have been solid. Jose Sa has been making saves every single game. At the start of the season, we saw him as a wait and see, and he's paying off. Yeah, I probably don't want him for this run, but he can pick up save points, and that's what I want. You see, even against the top teams, let's point out. United, they conceded 1. Tottenham conceded 1, and that was a penalty when Wolves controlled the whole game. Okay, and then Chelsea, a draw. United, a win. Liverpool, 1 goal. It's crazy, City, 1 goal. Against the top teams, their record has been really great, and I think I could see that Leicester game a win. So what I'm thinking of doing is Sa here, and another option which I really want is Dominic Calvert-Lewin out. Yes, boy, I mean, if maybe Everton gets a new manager, yeah, maybe so, but I'm gonna pull out the stats. So give me a second. If I can just give me a sec. So bring out the stats. Okay. can see it now. So here, this, if you don't know, this is what's his name? Alan San maximum stats. Okay, Alan San maximum. If you can see his name, hopefully you can. Yeah, up top there, his stats, and his XG this season, yeah, it's quite high. And then Apollo Dennis, as you can see here as well, it's different. One, it's similar, but Dennis has higher XG. I'm thinking to go for a Dennis or Alan San maximum. But then here's the thing: if I go for Dennis, I'm doubling up on Watford. I want to try to take as less hits as possible, but just Jose Sa is tempting me. He's a really great option. Backman I could keep, for Norwich if he doesn't start. If for Norwich he doesn't start, we probably want him out. A lot of things can happen in 2 weeks time, so we can't really plan that ahead, right? So a lot of things can happen, and it's just we can't plan that ahead, right? So if I bring him Dennis, if let's say a game gets called off and I keep Backman, I have 3 options. I have 3 Watford players, and if I go for Alan San maximum, yeah, so it's a team from a player from a different team. If the Watford gets postponed, I still have him, right? And it won't really, because matches are getting postponed here and there. Yeah, you could say, Everton are in shambles right now. Leeds aren't having the best defense. You concede in 2 against West Ham. Aston Villa, again, not the best. First half against United, they were like mess, not that great. West Ham conceding 3 to Leeds United. Brentford, not the best. So these teams aren't having the best defense, and we know what Alan San maximum can do. He's a beast. Last season he was 5.5, I believe, at the start, and he was just a beast. And yeah, he came off early, came off against Man City, against Liverpool, but just remember, these are tough fixtures that the coach wants to change, especially after losing 4-0 and 3-1. It's just bad results, right? He has a long run here, just not scoring. But then take note, Arsenal are a strong team. Burnley, yeah, reasonable. Norwich, okay. But then just these. He can perform. Against United he can score. He can just pick up goals. I would say Dennis is the safer option. Higher ownership, say maximum, could be a differential in the ranks. Stats wise, Dennis is always better. But if I'm going for a differential, I would go for Alan maximum. So a lot to consider. Both really great options in my opinion. And let me just pull up the price changes. So give me a sec, guys. Price changes. Okay. These are so just loading it up. So Dennis is expected to rise, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is expected to fall. So again, if early transfers are not the play, right, this season, understandable. If you can see my squad value, where is it? Not the best squad value, wildcard a bit later in the season. So if let's say Dennis price goes up, Calvert-Lewin price goes down, I lose 0.2 mil. So it's gonna be either I make the early move or I don't. So yeah, Goodness, I don't think he's not going to play. Is he even on the bench? I'm not even aware of. So yeah, Normal Calvert-Lewin, hopefully I want to get him out. If Everton, okay, let's say they appoint a good manager, there are some options out there for Everton to appoint a better manager. Is still, the new manager will change how Everton play. Maybe Calvert-Lewin's not involved in that game style, and he's not going to be playing. A lot of things we can consider. Okay, I will be monitoring Dennis's, when it gets to 100, then, and yeah, so if he gets to 100, then yeah. Now another player I want to talk about, Ward Prowse. What a player he is. He's on set pieces. Like, he's scoring goals here and there. The goals he scored are from set pieces. Remember that. Set piece. He's on set pieces. Yeah, strong teams. But I could consider... Oh yeah, didn't look into this. It was just one came off my mind. If he has a great run of fixtures, he is not that cheap. So, if I want to keep him on my bench. But he's on set piece. Just want to shout him out. So now King, I just feel like I'm not thinking that he is still the worst option. I still think he is a better option than Dennis. If I would go for Dennis over King, as in my opinion, Dennis is a really great option as well. It's just Alan Saint-Maximin is, if you watch games, the way he plays, he can be a top scorer. If he moves to, like, okay, let's say an Aston Villa, a team like that, you know, players who can create chances for him, he's gonna be a beast in FPL. He's gonna be scoring goals here and there. But no, he is playing for Newcastle. He is playing instead as a forward, not a midfielder. Although sometimes he's playing as a winger. So it's a lot to think about. And yeah, so a lot to think about there. Team selection. My team selection is gonna come out tomorrow, guys. Hopefully tomorrow, if not by the end of the week. The deadline is nice. I think the deadline, yeah. So it's the deadline. It's not that far away. So on a Saturday, 2:30 a.m. Probably not gonna be live streaming that. So I'm gonna end the stream here, a short one, just to talk about it. Hopefully, good luck for the rest of GW23, 22, and I'll see you guys in the next one.